Okay, we here, people. Let's get the music started. Oh, yes. What's up, YouTube? Okay, my name is Bruce Lively. You're watching the first Rap Fantasy League. And if you're watching this right now, you are a member of Team Box Cutter. Cheers to all my team members out there. Listen, to those of you who don't know, the first Rap Fantasy League is Team Box Cutter and our rival channel, All G's React channel. Okay? Maybe a month or two ago, we decided to do a live draft of all of our fans. You guys on my team, the guys who watch All G's React on his team, we picked 23 names, 16 weeks of battles, plus backups. And what's up, Aaron? Good to see you. I'm just giving the explanation to all the new people. Hold on. So yeah, we drafted. We got our teams together. Then we had it. What's up, MC Witty? Then we had another show where we actually pulled names out of a hat and see who would match up against who. So far, we are on week 10 this week. Last week, week 9, we lost. Last week, we lost. We had Mick Jenkins. We chose the video Martyrs going up against Cool G Rap. It's a shame. And we lost bad. It was a blowout. I think it was like 36 to like 47, something like that. Brian, good to see you again, brother. Just giving the explanation to all the new people. But yeah, so that's what we do. We, every single week, we're on week 10. We got 6 more weeks after this. And we have been, right now, Team Box Cutter is 6-3. So if you're watching this, you are a part of Team Box Cutter and you're a part of the winning team. Feel good about that. Even though we lost last week, I can't do my celebration playlist. I usually play music with all types of party music for the celebration. We don't have that this week. But what we do have this week is going to be Andre 3000 versus Royce the 5'9". Yes. What's the categories that we're judging? All of these categories are skill, right? Skill and flow. You know, some may say difficulty as well as part of that. Influence, musicality, culturally significant content, very important. And we also have visual creativity. So it's better to choose something with a video. You don't have to if you think you can beat him on all those other categories, which gets us to Andre 3000, who has no videos of himself. He's got stuff with Outkast, and that's it. And only a few of those. They're dope, but we're going up against Royce the 5'9". We need to find the best Andre verses. There are a few out there. I'm sure you guys have some. But that's what it is. We're going to go up. It's probably going to be Thursday. Probably tomorrow night will be the head-to-head. So you'll be watching for that. While we're waiting for everybody to come in, man. That's it. So new people, you now have the steez on it. You know what this is. You're part of Team Box Cutter. And I appreciate that. We lost last week, but we're up 6-3 in all the weeks. Week 10 is upon us. Andre 3000. Lego. I cannot choose. Only you guys can choose. In the meantime, let me ask you this. While everybody's thinking, they're watching the videos, they're choosing the songs. Like I said, Andre may not have a video, but that's okay. He's got enough dope verses out there that he can win every other category, and we can slip by maybe without the video. But it is Royce the 5'9". So it's going to be tougher than you might think. While we wait, what's up with the Juice WRLD death? R.I.P. Juice WRLD. I wasn't the biggest fan. I didn't hear that much. But I do know that his contribution was significant for his little bit of time that he had. Now we find out that he was getting raided by the feds. He may have allegedly swallowed pills, and that's what gave him the seizure. What's up, Marion? What's up with that? What do you guys think about this Juice WRLD thing while we're waiting on everybody else to chime in so we can pick the Andre 3000 video to go up against Royce the 5'9"? R.I.P. Juice WRLD. What do y'all think about that? Let me know your thoughts. You know what? I was wrong when I first heard it. I heard it was a seizure. The first thing that came to mind for me was that time when Lil Wayne was on a plane and had a seizure, and it ended up being because of the lean situation. The drugs, the lean, not just drugs, the lean especially. I thought for sure that was what it was. I was dead wrong. Turns out the pilot snitched on him and called the feds, and he decided to allegedly take a bunch of pills so that he wouldn't get yeah, I didn't hear him that much either, Brian. But it's still sad. I do know his contribution, so I don't want to downplay it. But I figured I'd ask that question while I'm waiting for everybody to come in. Yeah, leave your comments about that. Supposedly he swallowed a bunch of pills so he didn't get caught, and that caused a major seizure and caused his death. R.I.P. Shouts out to his family. Nothing but my condolences. Even if I didn't listen to him that much, his contribution was significant. Now, let's do this. R.I.P. Marion, for sure. For sure. Who's got a song that they know, even if it doesn't have a video? We'll start here. That Andre 3000 ripped it so hard and for so long, when I start adding up all the places of the rhymes and the displacements of the rhymes and the secondary rhymes, that number will be so long. You see how I do it? Check it out. That number will be so long that the guy on the other side is going to lose points. That's what we're working with. If we don't have a video, if 16 ain't enough, facts. Everybody, look who's joined the channel to gloat. Where's that winner music? As you guys know, we don't play the winner playlist when we lose that week. Oh, everybody give it up to All G's React channel. He's here now to gloat. They did win last week. They had Cool G rap. I mean, come on, man. They had Cool G rap. I think maybe if we had gone, we were thinking about another one, the one with Bad Bad Not Good that Mick Jenkins did, and that video might have put us over the top. But I don't know. We lost, and we take it like a man. But we're still 6-3. So don't gloat too hard, All G's React. Don't gloat too hard. We still 6-3. You got to win 3 more just to tie with us. And we have Andre this week. I don't care that you traded in whoever you had before for Royce the 5'9". We can do this. So, first off, Aaron Steed says if 16 ain't enough, I'm going to put that up there as a major, major contender. It's 4 straight minutes of Andre rapping. Great musicality. I mean, he's going to fill this sheet up. Every time you hear those crazy rhymes, those displacements, the changing of the styles, the culturally significant content, that's going to be added up. Of course, his influence, out of here. Okay? So let's be honest. Number one, we got if 16 ain't enough. Bam, I just put it up there. Who's got another pick? Who's got another pick? Hey, we got 2 other things to think about while y'all are coming up with picks. Number 1, week number 13, a couple weeks from now, Crazy Bone versus Hobson. It's time to put a sub in, people. I'm not putting Hobson up against Crazy Bone, man. Let's be honest, bro. I'm not saying he's not nice. Y'all picked him, but we also picked the backups. I say we choose a Marlon Craft. I say we choose Marlon Craft as the backup. Honestly, I could do this because I'm in charge of doing the subs and the backups. I'm just asking for everybody's opinion, man. For real. We got up 16 ain't enough. Your boy Andre got heat out there. It's just not a lot of videos. It's just not a lot of videos. So, Marion, tell me, what's your song that you're choosing for Andre? If y'all are still watching videos, we got other stuff to talk about while you think about it. Brian, who you got, man? Who you got? Not who you got. What song you got? Aaron said 16 ain't enough. MC Witty, I know you here. What you got, man? I know, Brian, you said you know more Royce, but that's because Royce continuously comes out with music. Like, that's the one thing is Andre stopped. He just stopped. It's just done. It's crazy. I don't know what that's about. I wish he would. Everybody in the world wishes he would come back. R.I.P. Juice, says MC Witty. That's a fact. You didn't listen to much of his music, but he was a good kid, and it's a shame. We have to stop abusing drugs. Of course, media and others want to blame the content of the songs for drugs. No. I say the same thing. After people went to go watch The Terminator, who was killing robots? It's not what it is. Music is entertainment, and it's a person's life that they get to talk about. Now, should the music companies, the four companies, the oligarchy that runs the music, we can talk about that another day. Should they be investing in more than just the drug music? Sure. Should the only thing you hear on the radio is sex and drugs? Nah, of course not. But does that mean that that's what causes the kids to use drugs or causes this and that? No, there's no cause and effect. It's like saying video games cause violence. After all the studies that they've been doing, it does not. Music is very influential. It is. But even though music is influential, the other influences of those musicians also weigh in, like the people that they hire, right? The companies that they make, the money that they put back into the communities, usually. So it's not just the music, but there is a problem with the glorification of all the drugs getting harder and harder and harder. I mean, stronger and stronger and stronger. And you're right, Marion. Music is a little bit different than video games and movies because music is one of those things in human nature that cries out. We used to tell stories through music. We used to teach the kids through music. We used to teach ourselves through music, and we still do. Music has an emotional center, and yeah, there's too much of that being put out. But I submit to you, if there was a balance, it's not just that they're doing that, but if there was a balance, if they were promoting the other artists who are talking about self-discipline, self-elevation, who are talking about the math, who are talking about treating each other kindly, who are talking about who we are as a people, as much as they do the other music, the problem wouldn't be there. That's where the problem lies. It's not the musicians. It's the four companies, the oligarchy that control the music and the airwaves. They're the ones that are to blame, that the only thing they want to put out is the bad stuff. The only thing they relate to is the debauchery, oversexed at a younger age, drugs consuming our minds and thoughts. It's not the people who go through it and wish to talk about it, because that is a human's right. But other people go through different things and they talk about it. They just don't get signed, or they don't get their music pushed. So you find them on YouTube. Period. Let's see what MC Witty says. You don't agree. They don't know nothing. Movies and other outlets run negative content, but they're not talking about that. You're right. It's not the content. Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, man. The content, music is what do you call that? A motivator. For sure. It is. It affects us emotionally. But it's not the people who talk about what they go through. It's the people who only play that or only sign those people. There's a lot of good music out there that got millions and millions and millions of views, and they'd have to do it independently because the labels only want to push sex and drugs. That's it. Those people have a right to talk about it too. So let's start to blame the people who are in charge, not the people who are affected. That's how it works. Swift Doe is in the building. Yeah, I'm sure you have a lot to say about that too. Again, I'm going to repeat for the people who may not have heard. We got Andre 3000. We're picking the video right now to go up against whatever All G's React has for Royce the 5'9". It's going to be tough, but we can do it. So far, we have one choice. So far, people. Aaron Steed has said if 16 ain't enough. And that's basically a 4-minute song of Andre going off. It's just that there's no video. There's just no video. Anybody know one with a video that they think he's rapped enough in, but it's not just him and Big Boy, that can go up against whatever they find for Royce, who's been coming out with music consistently month after month for at least 2 years now. He came out with that big mixtape that rocked the world like last January, I think. The January before this one. He's got a lot of stuff. Not a lot of videos, but a lot of stuff. What y'all got, man? Marion, who you got? MC Witty, what you got? Give me a song. Are we rocking with 16 ain't enough? Is it just stopping there? It could. So Aaron Steed, let's read this. It's important. Speaking on behalf of us youngins, Aaron Steed says, we have a certain view on drugs, sex, etc. And the music is not only a catalyst, but it intensifies our emotions and how we feel in the moment. We got a second for 16 ain't enough, MC Witty. Appreciate that. Yeah, Aaron Steed, you're right about that. You're right about that. Music is meant to intensify. How many people listen to certain music when they go work out? How many people, before they're going to go do something, get amped up by listening to certain songs? That's what music is there for. That's what we've used it for since our creation. Why do you think they play music in church? Why do you think that musicians, church musicians, get paid as much as they do? Because anywhere you go, you can go there and worship. But when you want that experience intensified and focused, and you want to control what the crowd is feeling and doing, you better have some bad musicians up there on the stage. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? That's what music does to us. That's what it is. That's the magic of music. No, I wouldn't say that, Swift, though. Not that he doesn't have enough to compete. He just doesn't have videos of himself. But he's got a lot of bars out there. For instance, what two people have already chosen, if 16 ain't enough, has enough bars to throw Royce, whatever they pick from Royce, under the table, no matter what. We're missing that video, but like I tell people, and I show you how I do it. If every time I add up his notches on his rhymes, his displacement of rhymes, where they land on the beat, how many times they change. 4 minutes of Andre could be all the way out to here, people, and Royce may only get to like there, and that'll turn the tides. If you beat Royce with a value, right, of like 10-2 in the scale because he just rhymed for so long, you may be able to overcome not having the visual creativity. Maybe. If not, y'all give me something with a video that you would like. So far, we only got 2 people chiming in that said if 16 ain't enough. It's not the amount of songs you have; it's the quality of songs. That's why this is such a dope platform, because it's one song, 1 week, one video, 1 week. BJ Holloman in the building. What's up? We picking on Andre 3000 versus Royce da 5'9", bro. We need the best Andre 3000 song or video to go up against Royce da 5'9". You said 3001 already? Nah, he's in my top 5, period. That's without a doubt. He said he won when he said, hey. Andre 3000 is the GOAT, man. Whoever don't say that, you got to explain to me why he's not. We've also been talking about while you guys are looking while you're looking up the song that you want to put forward, we've also been talking about the death of Juice WRLD, R.I.P. We're talking about the drug culture in hip hop. I think that it's not just the drug culture in hip hop that's to blame. It's the people who own the hip hop. We have 4 companies that's called oligarchy. People who know what a monopoly is. You don't want one company owning all of a product, because when they do that, they control how much it costs and all that type of stuff. Well, the oligarchy is the same thing. When only a few companies own the entire industry, they get to say what you are consuming. Those 4 companies have consistently put out nothing but the drugs and the sex because it makes them quick money. And it's not that other stuff isn't good and you won't buy it. It's just that you have to actually work with the other stuff. You have to listen to the other stuff. We have to listen to Jill Scott. You have to understand what Inspector Deck is saying. You have to really go into what Saba is saying. People like Chance the Rapper make it because they do it independently. The labels not only own the music, they also invest and own partially the radio stations that push this music. So if we're going to blame the music for the drugs, I say blame the people in charge of it, not the people trying to tell their story. There's a million stories out there, and you get to tell yours like I get to tell mine. But who the labels choose to push, that's the problem. That's the problem. BJ Holland, what you mean by 21? Nah, he's GOAT, man. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT, Swift, though. Sorry. That's the GOAT. I had the same problem with D-Boy Slim. We have this at least 3 times a year. We had the same argument. GOAT. GOAT. In the GOAT conversation. Right now, he's number 3 on my top 5 list. So, yeah. Okay. All those people are interchangeable for the GOAT. J. Cole has a dope message, and he broke through, right? He happened to break through. So there is music out there that doesn't talk about that. How many times you hear J. Cole on the radio as opposed to 21 Savage when he was out, or as opposed to whatever's saying the quickest, sexiest thing, or whatever's saying the most drugs thing, the Young Thug, the Uzi verse, shooting, gunning down, bah. You tell me how many times. Luckily, there are people. Luckily, honestly, the radio stations don't own as much clout in the music game as they used to, because we have this platform right here where people can go and choose who they want to listen to, and all you have to do is go look at any one of those other guys. We talk about them here. We had them here. Go check Tech Nine. Go check Mick Jenkins. See all the millions of views that he has. He just lost to Cool G Rap last week on this platform, unfortunately. Yeah, we lost, people. It's okay. We're 6-3, and we're about to win with Andre. But yeah, go check Saba. Go check Marlon Craft. Look at the millions of views he has. Before Marlon Craft was big, we had a show where with the basement debates, and we invited in All G's React. And we were saying who's going to blow next. This was like 3 years ago. And I said Marlon Craft. I ended up being proven right, because ever since then, all he's done is blow up and have better and better music. And he's still underground. Saba is too dope. You're right, Aaron Steed. So yeah, Swifto, it's hard to find a video of Andre. And he's because he stopped making music so long ago. He should still be making music right now. Big Boy is, but he's just not. But if 16 ain't up is dope. And if you guys are going to go back to some of those Stankonia or the Aquemini or ATLians or Southern Playalistic, they got videos there, and he has verses. So you can check those if you want to try something else. But we already got 2 people. That's 2 out of 7 so far that say if 16 ain't enough, we can stop right there. BJ, what you got? Do you even know any Andre 3000? A lot of people say his name and don't even know his music. That's another thing about it too. Swifto, can't believe this guy tired enough with the GOAT talk. You better recognize. All of y'all better recognize Andre 3000, man. D-Boy Slim, he's trying to kick him out of my top 10. I'm like, he's top 5. Who's better than him? Yeah, we don't have a winners playlist today, people. So we're listening to some sadder beats. They're all made by Team Box Cutter. You guys know what it is. While you guys are thinking, I got some other stuff to talk about. Week 13. Crazy Bone versus Hopsin. We have Hopsin. No. Absolutely not. I am not putting Hopsin up against Crazy Bone. It's time to do a sub. This is why we got backups. I say Marlon Craft. He doesn't have the cultural, or he doesn't have the influence, but I bet you his songs are going to have a lot more skill. Yeah, I said it. I bet you his videos are going to also, well, no, because Hopsin's videos are pretty daggone dope. What do you guys think? We also got Nicki Minaj, we got Eve, we got Guru. I already know BJ Holloman is going to say, we need to put Guru in for Hopsin. Guru up against Crazy Bone might be hard. He doesn't have a lot of videos, and his rapping, it's going to be hard to start marking off a lot of stuff. What Guru does have is cultural relevance. What Guru does have is content of cultural importance. That's where his rapping shines to me. He's not going to have the most syllables and do all the craziest styles, What he will do is rap 3 minutes about knowledge that you need to know. And that's where it matters. So, yeah, we have him as an option too. I think we need to find somebody with dope videos. We do have Eve. She can rap. I don't know if she can beat out Crazy Bone. We got Nikki. We got Marlon Craft. It's up to y'all for now. If I have to make that executive decision, I will. We do got dope music though on the losers playlist. It's still Team Box Cutter Beats. All right, it's time to vote. If 16 ain't enough, that's what we got. What else? Everybody featuring Kanye West. Let me take a look at that. I don't even know what that is.
Now, y'all do it. I do it every night. Play.
Oh.
Don't stop now. I like the way that you turn up the fan. We gonna sweat crazy. What's up like Crisco? That's how my
okay. I forgot about this. I forgot about this, Marion.
She galloped to the rhythms of a native drum chant. Your granny must be never hope. Your mama do rodeo, your papa do the salvaro. I like your ain't no antidote.
Yeah.
See which one he pulls. Eeny, meeny, miny, meeny, prenuptial. Enforcer in the Porsche case the fool wanna duel. You cool, you one off. So I let him go like a pro. Sir, Andre with an accent. 3 triple O. Take what more can we tell him?
It's got a long verse too, but not long enough. But hey, it's up to y'all.
Your mama do rodeo, your papa do pants.
Let's go back. Okay, this is about a minute of rapping. Got about a minute of rapping in there. Eve is dope. Well, one person just said this one. Everybody featuring Kanye West and Andre 3000, but see, he's a feature on that. That's not actually his song, so we can't get a lot of points. I like that though, Mary. And I like that somebody's actually listening and doing something different. But that's up there. But I think we got more people that already said if 16 ain't enough. BJ, what you say, man? Swift Doe, pick one. I know he doesn't have a lot, but give me something. MC Whitty said we could stop there. Where's Brian? I'm missing Brian. Brian Guilford. Always in the building. Where you at, man? If nobody else has anything. BJ, what you mean by 21, man? What is that? Is that a song? What's that? So I'm looking on another page. Swift Doe says he can't comment. Is that what happened to everybody? Are we having a problem commenting? Do I have to? It's a good thing I have other pages up. Okay, BJ, you can comment. So 21 is a song. Let me hear it. By no, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. What 21 is. Oh, me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on Vogue. Coming up, slapping Cadillac doors. That's called Elevators. I knew someone would bring up Elevators sooner or later. Number 2 is Elevators. So we got Elevators. Marion Apache, I don't think that we can use the one that you're talking about. He's just a feature in it. It's not his songs, not his group. But I mean, I guess I can put it up there too. It's called Everybody. 3, Everybody. But it's not his song. But he raps dope in it. But I don't think it's enough. Okay, y'all choose. So we got 3. If 16 ain't enough, Elevators and Everybody. 16 ain't enough is the 4-minute song where he's just going ham. Only problem is there's no video. Elevators does have a video, but he has 2 short verses. They're dope, but they're short. And Everybody is a song that's not his. He's just a feature on. Everybody put it up. 1 for if 16 ain't enough. Type it now. Type the number 1 for if 16 ain't enough. Aaron Steed, MC Witty, where you at? Type that 1 in. I want to look at it. Marion, 1. If for 16 ain't enough. BJ, 1. Art of Storytelling, he has 1 verse. It does have a video, but he only has 1 verse. I mean, going up against Royce the 5'9", who's going to be rapping like 3 whole verses. And like I said, that matters because every time you hear that change or everything that we hear, we actually have to write it down. So we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. If that's your official put in, I'll put it up there. Is that your official? Holloman says 1, 16 ain't enough. Marion says Elevators. So we got 3 for 16. We got 1 for Elevators. Swift Doe, you going in with us? Or are you going to stick with the Art of Storytelling? Only has 1 verse. A dope verse, mind you. One of the dopest verse of all time. But, one of the dopest stories, I should say. Marion says Elevators. Anybody else? You switching it, Marion? To if 16 ain't enough? Or was that a mistake? You switching it? All right, I'm going to take that as a yes. That's 4 for if 16 ain't enough. MC Witty, I hope you're in with us, man. You still here? Brian Guilford, you still here? Or are you voting with All G's React? I keep forgetting that you might also be part of you just joined in for the love. I don't know. You are our team, aren't you? I thought you was our team, Brian Guilford. Don't switch on me now. All right, Swifto. So we got 1 vote for Elevators. Unless Marion changes hers back from 1. Elevators is 2. So type in a 2 if you with Elevators. Just type that in for me one time, Swifto. It's easier for me to read and see, to count. Marion Pajay, I think that's how you say it, says 1. So it's between Elevators and if 16 ain't enough. BJ, you changing your vote again? Holloman, you said 1 for 16 ain't enough. 2 is for elevators. 16 ain't enough is the 4-minute rap song that he has that goes for 4 minutes. 2 is elevators that has the video with the short verses. There it is. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3 to 3. It's a tie. I need you. It's a tie. We have 3 for if 16 ain't enough, and 3 for elevators. Brian, you're the tiebreaker, man. Anybody else out there? Give us a tiebreaker. Then we just switched. We still a tie. Marion was a 1. It's still a tie. Okay, I'll tell you what. We got to put it up to a poll for YouTube then. We're going to put it up for a poll on YouTube for the rest of the fans who ain't make it. Or I'll break the tie. Holloman is at 1. Marion Pajay at 2. Aaron Steed is a 1. MC Witty is a 1. And Swift Doe is a 2. Yeah, bro. Okay, you still not seeming to understand the criteria. So it's not about if the verse was the dopest verse ever. It's the fact that you get a mark every single time you change the style, or you add, or you rhyme on a different part of a beat, or you use all types of other alliterations. Like, these all add up. So if you only have one verse, and the other person has 3 verses, it's not as good. It's not about if it was dope enough. Like, you have to realize it's the strategy, Swift. Swift Doe, it's the strategy. Check it out. You need a video, but if you don't have a video, that's what's up. But if you do, if you're going to go with what verse is the best, you want the longest verse where they rap the most stuff the best way to go up against somebody else who has 3 verses. That's why. It's not about if it's my favorite song or if you like the song or not. This is about the battle, the head-to-head, up against Royce the 5'9", whatever song they pick. You understand what I'm saying? Just business. Maybe you can be the tiebreaker. We have Andre 3000 versus Royce the 5'9", going head-to-head. We got to pick the one song. Hopefully it has a video, but he doesn't have a lot of videos. So you're going to be the tiebreaker. I just called it. We have 2 songs. One has a video, one doesn't. But the categories are skill, visual creativity, content of cultural importance, influence, and musicality. Elevators is one, and if 16 ain't enough is the other. The one thing Elevators has is a video, but he doesn't have a lot of rapping. The other one is if 16 ain't enough, which has 4 minutes of some of the best verses that have all of the other categories, but no video. You Just Business are going to be the tiebreaker. If 16 ain't enough, or Elevators, which one? And I'm with you, Just Business. Andre over everything, man. 3 stacks. It's one of my favorite rappers, man. Busta, Andre, Nas. I mean, these are some of my favorites. Yeah, it's the competition, man. It's not about showing what your favorite is. It's the competition. You have to pick wisely. The art of storytelling is dope. It's one of his best verses of all time, in my opinion. It's just too short to go up against anything. I mean, you can put it there if you want. If that's your choice, put it there and people can vote on it. No problem. If that's your choice, we'll make that number 4. Everybody who wants the art of storytelling, who thinks that verse will beat them all with content and has the best likelihood to beat whatever Royce has, put number 4. And there's an art of storytelling part 4 that came out on a DJ Drama mixtape where he raps longer. So you could use that. Is that your official pick, Swifto? The art of storytelling? Let me know. Yo. All right, so check it. While y'all think about that, we almost done because I see where the trend is headed. Swifto, if that's your official pick, the art of storytelling, let me know. Type in 4. We'll see who else comes in. Real quick, who's watching The Woo, an American Saga? I think it's on Hulu. I've been watching it on Hulu. Anybody watching that one? Joint is fire. I think I'm on like episode 5 right now. No, trust me, I went through all of these songs, Swift. I went through all of these songs again, and that one was one of the main ones. I actually sent that out to folks. I got you, Holloman. You got elevators. All right, and your pick is art of storytelling. Okay, Swifto. All right, let me count it up. Aaron Steed, what's up, man? You say you finished it? What does that mean? What does that mean, Aaron Steed? Oh, you finished I forgot what I was asking. The Woo. Yo, I haven't finished it. Do not spoil it for me. Yeah, I know. I came super late on it, man. I'll be in the studio all day working, man. I got a lot of stuff I need to catch up on, but I've just been catching up on that lately. I'm on like number 5, I think. And every single show is so well shot. The story is so deep. It's so crazy, man. Oh my God. Yo, that Wu is crazy. It's so crazy to see how you don't even know how they're gonna form together. You just see every single one of these separate artists kind of getting linked by RZA. Oh, you saw Wu in concert. I'm sure that was dope. Man, I'm about to watch that. I'm about to finish this thing, man. I can't stop. That is such a crazy story. Anybody else on 4? We got the official in. All right, so we got Aaron Steed. Marion Appiages said elevators or if 16 ain't enough. And we got art of storytelling. Man, y'all don't seem to remember if 16 ain't enough. Let me see what's up. $16. Man, they gonna. Mary Pie says 4. Woo! This is getting complicated, people. So we got another person with 4. All right, let me add it up. Voting is done. Everybody keeps changing. Voting is done. Mario Page, your last thing is 4. Swifto is also a 4. We don't have anything from Brian yet. You're the only person that can still vote. Aaron Steed says 1. MC Whitty said 1. Benny BJ said 2. Elevators. And Marion changed. Okay. Looks like yep. Holloman, you sticking with 2? You had 2 and 1 on there. You sticking with 2 or 1? That's gonna be what it is. Well, I guess. Well, yeah. As of right now, it's still tied. So the tiebreaker is Holloman says 2, 4. Yeah, we got to put it to a poll, man, because you guys keep changing up, and it won't be fair. It won't be fair. I think you should have stuck with 1, Holloman. 16 ain't enough. But now that you changed, we're gonna have to put it to a poll. If it's between 16 ain't enough, elevators and the art of storytelling. Oh, we got a tiebreaker in at the last minute, at the last second. Yo, that's why I love this. That's why I love this, man. That's why I love this show. At the last second, when I was just about to put it to the poll, we got Nintendo Fan Guy Rules coming in with the late pick, number 1, and 16 ain't enough it is. Over elevators and the art of storytelling. The art of storytelling got 2 votes though. So Swift Doe, you're not dead wrong on that. Marion seemed to agree with you on that one too. Elevators got Holloman. Oh, and Marion changed. So elevators only got 1 vote. So yeah, 16 ain't enough. He would have won anyway. That actually was the winner. But it took Nintendo Fan Guy to make it work. That's what's up, man. We rocking with 16 ain't enough, people. Unless someone else, I'm gonna stay on, man. We'll see if someone else comes in. I'm gonna name everybody's vote. Swift Doe got art of storytelling. That makes 1 vote. Marion had art of storytelling. That makes 2 votes. Aaron Steed, MC Witty, and Nintendo Fan Guy got If 16 ain't enough, which is actually the name 16. It's just 16. Nintendo Fan Guy for the win. That makes 3. And Holloman still rocking with elevators, which I think, I don't know, I think 2 verses together is still longer than the one, but it doesn't matter what I think. And we got 1 vote for elevators. We're rocking with 16. That's what it is. Unless anybody else wants to vote. Brian Guilford's still here. He hasn't voted. Anybody else want to come in and vote? We got a few more seconds left. Let me put the music back on. I went through the whole playlist and everything, boy. Y'all don't know about that. Nintendo Fan Guy for the win. All right, y'all. I did it as the best objective, the best way I could. Listen, y'all, it's still Andre. Either any one of those we pick, we have a decent chance, man. We have a decent chance. Royce is dope, but he may not have that many videos either. You might find that they pick one from him that doesn't have a video, and we'll be in the exact same boat again. Do not worry. Do not worry, people. Tristan Beats. I don't know Tristan Beats. Anybody in here know Tristan Beats? Or am I just, what would I know him from? I'm trying not to get this video demonetized, Joe. Usually I'll play it for everybody. Tristan on the track. Okay. I have no thoughts of him. I don't know him. I'm going to check him out. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nintendo Fan Guy rules. Number 1 is part of his name. I can't with y'all, man. What are we doing? He had us tricked. The beats are free. I'm gonna check them out, Nintendo Fan Guy. And what we'll do when this is done, I'm gonna leave a comment and we'll talk about it in the comment thread. I'm gonna check them out so I can do it justice, and I'll let you know what I think about it in the comment section. Oh, by the way, speaking of beats, I've been putting up beats every couple days, just what I consider YouTube type beats, like beats, type beats, right? Everybody's seen those before, so I decided to put mine up. Beats that are type so and so or type so and so. I got about 3 up already. I'll be doing that for the next few weeks, every couple of days. So y'all let me know. I'll put the poll out. Nintendo Fan Guy, you're rocking with 16. As far as Andre 3000. Andre 3000 versus. Okay, yeah, so you are right. Okay, good. That's what it is, man. I've been out here for an hour already. I'm glad you chimed in, Nintendo Fan Guy. Please, I'm about to end this live stream. Leave a message, and we'll go back and forth right there through the messages. All right, brother? Nintendo Fan Guy for the win, y'all. Big time. Also, I want to shout out, my last shout out, I wanted to give a shout out to Christoph Carr. Christoph Carr is somebody who's teaching people about music, the music business. He's getting stuff out there for people, man, from New York, and he's on Facebook. So if y'all get a chance, get a time, I just watched one of his videos. It's super informative, and he's a cool dude. I told him I would shout him out, so here it is. Christoph Carr. He's doing a show right now, so he can't join us. Y'all check him out. Aside from that, yo, you guys are the best fans, man. The best fans. We rocking with 16. At the last minute, it was about to be elevators, and then it changed. It was about to be the art of storytelling, and then Nintendo Fan Guy came in for the win on 16, man. C Plus Studios. We're going to give a big shout out to C Plus Studios. Listen, we all about independent artists, independent music, independent beat makers, independent producers, independent engineers, independent studio owners. Right here. MC Witty, you also got a shout out. He got an album coming out soon. C Plus Studios. Everybody who watched this, go check them out. Nintendo Fan Guy, leave a comment after this. And that's it for everybody, man. We out of here. I'll meet you on the head-to-head. I'll let you know when that is. Peace.